So we're on our way to Bryce Canyon. We're not going to Bryce Canyon. We're going up here to do a little rock hunting, see if we can do a little rock hunting. As you can see, it's off season. It's already bumper to bumper. I'd hate to see it when the season gets here in July. It's going to be impossible to get out on the road from the saloon. I mean, this is just crazy. This is the most traffic I've seen at any of these kind of national parks or whatever. Usually this time of year, you know, it's not that bad. But it's supposed to snow the next couple of days. And as you can see up here, you don't really have to be in the park. Just right up there, it gets way beautiful. So we'll see. This car is not really made for rock hounding. You know, I didn't think about this, but I'm definitely needing to trade, maybe get a pickup truck or a van. I'm really liking the thoughts of a van, camper van. Because a lot of these roads are just too rough. This car is this Volkswagen Jetta Sport Wagon is a great car. I mean, I'm not going to put it down. It's a great car. But it's made for the highway. It's low to the ground, and just the suspension is not made for these hard gravel, rough kind of rock hunting roads, you know. So you can see it just gets more and more spectacular the closer we get to the Bryce Canyon. We're just going right here, right up here. And you know, right over there is Agate Hill, but you know, I'm finding red agate and red jasper and petrified wood right out behind where I'm living. So I'm wondering if I can just go to this little parking area here. This little parking area. See, that's really a big hole there for this car. A truck or a van, that wouldn't matter, but this is just too rough for the old Volkswagen. I can't afford $1,000 front-end job, whatever it would be. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to park right here. And then I'm going to just walk down there and see what I can find. This guy's got it set up. I like that guy's set up. He's got solar panels. This is a pretty nice camping area. There's even a fire ring. So we're going to park right here. I'm going to go for a little walk. So this guy's got a great setup. If I had a van or a C-Class motorhome, that's kind of what I'd like. He's got the solar panels. He's got the Starlink. I've got a little solar panel myself that I use for camping. Some pretty snow over there. There's a lot of campers out. Yeah, that little camper's solar panel I got, it folds out, and it's enough to power a laptop or a phone. You know, anything small like that, it just folds out. It has hooks that can hang to the back of the backpack as you hike. And going through Tibet, I would hang it in the bus window. So anyway, we're going to head down over here. Look, there's a gully right there. Looks like that might be a good place to look. So we'll get down there and get back with you. So the gravel bed by the road definitely looks interesting. Might be something pretty right there. No, that's not what I thought it might be. But there's what looks like small agates. What is this? Really anything. But there's a little piece of obsidian. Oh, and there's a pretty nice little red rock. But it's nothing. Nothing shiny, nothing smooth. Looking for something smooth. Like that. It's a pretty interesting rock. Still not glassy though. Smooth and glassy is what we're looking for. So we'll continue on down this bed. There's a lot of rocks. Let's just say the weather, I think, is moving in on me. Check that view out across to there. Let's see. Is that better? The clouds are tremendous. Look at all that traffic already. A little bit of fresh snow over there. And right over that hill is Bryce Canyon. We'll get up there here maybe after this weather moves on. Like I said, I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow and the next day, Friday and Saturday. So we will see. Anyway, about something interesting like this right here. But there again, that's not really nothing. Glassy, we want something glassy. So actually, this road doesn't look that bad. I thought it was rougher than this. It's actually pretty smooth. Gravel isn't that bad. I think I can bring the Volkswagen down here. And another day we'll go all the way to the Agate Hill, but as you can see, even though I've been in Florida for 5 years, it's still kind of chillish. It's below 60 degrees. I think I looked, it was 56, 58, I think it was before I left the house. But yeah, it's chilly. My nose is starting to get chilly. Anyway, I'm going to continue on down to at least right there. That might be interesting. So when I get down there, unless I find something else, I'll let you know. So yeah, gullies and washes like this can be a great place to find agates and jaspers and that sort of thing. You know, if you notice, most of the pictures I post are petrified wood. And that's what I've been drawn to up in Wyoming and Colorado. So I still have to learn more about agates. I mean, some of these rocks have some really interesting colors, but I don't know that means. But I haven't really seen anything glassy or shiny. Not yet, but we'll keep looking. I've just started here. I've just walked down here. As I showed you from the car, that might be a nice piece right there. But I just don't know. You know, I wish I knew more about them. I guess I'll have to study up a little bit, see what other kind of information I can find. Because there's enough here that some of it has to be. But I don't see anything that just pops out. A lot of times, you know, when you see stuff, it'll just pop out. But I'm gonna look, I'm gonna try and get up in that area there. I don't know if I can climb up that or not. Because that would be right below that. You can see where the rocks start. There's a line there. Let me see. You can see there's a line there. And I bet that's a good spot. I don't know if I can get up there or not. That does look like obsidian, so that's good. And I'm not, there again, I'm not even positive about that. Just like, because obsidian, until it's polished, it can be rough looking. So, I don't know. What do y'all know? Leave me comments. If you know anything about all this, please leave me comments. So that looks like a big old piece. Right there possibly, but I'm not for sure. That's a big piece. Well, here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is a find. Can you see that? That is beautiful. That would polish, that would tumble up really nice. You can't see, huh? Where's my hand at? There it is. Look at that. That's a beautiful piece. And I know that's just, see how it's smooth it is. It's a little bit glassy and shiny. And the minute I saw it, I knew it was it. So I'm on to it. I just have to keep looking. It's here. I got this here. It kind of stands out, but I don't think it's anything. I gotta remember my camera's at the top. But I love that blue coloring in a lot of the rocks. So, big old piece. But I don't know that that's really anything. Let's see. I'm really pleased with that one piece, though. If that's all I found today, I'll be pleased. Because it was a nice piece. I know there's another piece there, but I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's see if I can get up here, can I? I just was looking. I need to get me some boots. I was just looking on Amazon. It's a nice pair of Merrells. It's going to go to my first paycheck. Let's see what this is. So that could be. Is that just crystal? Is that just quartz? I believe it is. Nope. I'll look further. If I find anything else, I'll show it to you. Let's see. It's not like this. Where's this? I don't know if that's obsidian or not. It's not glassy at all. So we're gonna look some more. The earth is an amazing place. Just imagine. Let me get down. Just imagine at how many thousands of years this represents. It's pretty amazing to think about it. All the time. I think that's why I love the desert and all so much, because most deserts, there was a forest there before, at least out here and out west. I've been to some places that look barren and all, but then when you start finding the rocks and find out a little bit about the geology of the place, you realize that it is ancient. Dinosaurs walked there. You can find evidence of dinosaurs. You can find, that might be a nice piece there if it were polished. Unfortunately, I can't keep every rock that I find. But anyway, in the deserts of Wyoming, Colorado, Nevada, you can find evidence, sometimes even footsteps of where dinosaurs were. You can find palm wood, you can find conifer wood, petrified. And it's just amazing to think, for me anyway. A lot of people just see it as barren wasteland. But I think about all the history, all the things that have gone on. Look at all that little gravel in there. Isn't that amazing? So that's a layer. There's another layer of gravel, and then a layer of the top layer. So, and then even below this layer, there's even a layer down below that. See, that's just, to me, I know it doesn't interest most people. Most people have already checked out of this video because it's boring. It's nothing beautiful. But I mean, if you're into it, you're into it. So, wow, look at all this. I think, well, that road didn't look so rough, so I wonder what lives in there. So I think what I'm going to do is come back another day after this weather passes and drive down that road. It's going to be a little bit rough, but it didn't look that rough. So, well, I'm going to keep looking, and we'll see what I see. Like I say, if I just found that one piece, that's an amazing piece. But I think a lot of this redstone would polish up pretty good. I just don't know. There again, if any of y'all have rock hounded in Utah, or if you know anything about jaspers and agates. Jaspers are nice. If you know anything about them, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you know. That's what I want. What do you know? Oh, wow. Look at all this fine little stuff. That's just amazing. All that fine little stuff. Then it moves up into something a little bit bigger. And on up into the top layer. I mean, that's almost like that in your gravel driveway. That's almost, maybe granite. So anyway, if I find something, I'll let you know. So check out this. I've come across a good bit of volcanic rock. Check this piece. This is a nice piece right there. Look at that. Yeah, a bit of this around. So there should be some other stuff. You've seen the pictures that I've showed of the interesting rocks, whether they were agates or not. At this point in my life, if they're not really nice, I really can't afford to keep them. I think that's a nice piece there. But we'll see. I mean, it's a nice piece of volcanic rock. Of course, all this black rock is volcanic, but I think we're going to have to call this here. Although the sun keeps popping out, it does look like the weather's moving in on me. This coat is a little bit waterproof, but I don't know how much. I wore this little blue coat all through Tibet. That's a nice piece there, probably. It would polish up good. So it's a little worn. It's a little old. I've got a shell jacket that's in the same thing. I wore it all through the Tibet. And I just don't know how waterproof these are. I need to buy some of that waterproofing spray. I thought I had some at the house before I left, but I never saw it. So anyway, that's just here and there. But I'm about ready to turn back. It does look like the weather's. You can't look, that's a beautiful piece there. You had a tumbler big enough, that would polish it. If you had a saw, you could cut slabs out of it. That would be beautiful. But look at this whole area. I mean, there could be all kinds of stuff in all this. But anyway, as you can see, actually the sun is out now. But those black clouds are getting closer and closer. So I'm going to call this, and I'm going to head back to the house. I got a few little things I got to do. You know, when you move, you got stuff you got to do, things you got to update. So I guess that's what I'll be doing the rest of the afternoon. If it snows tomorrow, or the next, if we have a snowy day, I'm going to do a video on some of the things I carry around, some of the things that I use. It's just a video I can do from the, oh, look at here. Now this might be, I want to say, that is petrified wood. I can't say if it has a little grain in it, but I don't know. It's not as nice as what I thought it was from, but look at that piece there, the color in that. But anyway, yeah, the next video I think I'm going to do on if we're having bad weather will be on some of the stuff I carry. And I got a little product review I want to do. I've got these, I got different things that I use or that I keep for emergencies. So that is going to be the next video coming up in the next day or two. And I guess I'll have to go to work here soon. What, tomorrow's, this is the 19th. So in about 4 or 5 days I'll have to go to work. But there'll still be plenty of time for this, supposedly. We will see. We'll see how busy the outlaw gets. I'm telling you, the traffic right now is amazing. It'll be hard to get out on the road come July. So, leave me some comments. Give me some information. Tell me what you know. Tell me what I'm missing or what I should be doing differently. I'm hoping to look at that. See that? Oops. What the heck? Oops. So, sorry. I didn't know my phone was low, the battery was low. So, about the time the battery died, I walked over to the other side of that ditch, or that gully, and right when I got there, I found this. And this is possibly a piece of chert, and you can see where it's been worked for arrowheads, and that's kind of what Google Lens told me. Google Lens told me that this was probably something had been made of it, or it was some kind of tool itself. So I don't know. And I'll tell you something about the Google Lens. There's one rock where it's told me it's 3 different things. So I don't know, but you can definitely tell where chips have been taken out of this to possibly make other tools. So that's interesting. And the original piece I found is this. And Google Lens says it's an axe head. And actually you can see it's wider here, and then it's been chipped down, and even maybe a little bit of filing on that. And it actually does look like a kind of a small axe or hatchet head. This is, I think this is the piece it said it was a jasper, and then this piece said it was agate. So I don't know. That's just some of the things you can find. I mean, it's not the most strenuous exercise, but you're walking. I probably walked 3 or 4 miles. You're bending over. You're seeing some beautiful things. You're usually in a beautiful area, and you're usually in a geological, very historic place. So that's all about the rock hunting. The next video will be some of the things and a what do you call it? A preview of something that I use or that I keep with me most all the time. Not a preview. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the word right now. But anyway, I'm still trying to think of that word. Okay, well, follow along. We're going to be going on more adventures, seeing more things. We're also going to go to a big city next. But it's supposed to be a beautiful drive, so there may be a video from that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Leave me some comments about the rocks. If you know anything about them, leave me some comments. Thanks.